Hello everyone and welcome back to Ben Academy. In today's video, we're going to learn one of the most basic but essential skills in Microsoft Excel, how to open and close files properly. Whether you're completely new to Excel or just need a quick refresher, this tutorial will help you understand different ways to open workbooks, save your work, and close files safely without losing data. So let's get started. First, let's open Excel itself. There are several ways to do this. One common method is by clicking the Start menu on your computer, typing Excel. It doesn't matter which version of Excel are using or which version of Microsoft Windows you're using. You can search Excel in Start menu, and then you can select Microsoft Excel from the search result. In this way, you can see that Microsoft Excel is opening. You can also open Excel using a desktop shortcut if you already have one on your desktop. For example, if you have any shortcut of Excel on your desktop, you can double click on it. In this way, Microsoft Excel program will be open for you. Once Excel opens, you will usually see the Start screen with recent files and template options. To create a new Excel file, click on Blank Workbook, as you can see. In this way, a new workbook will be opened and it's empty. You can enter your data in this file. You will notice rows, columns, and cells where information can be typed. Now let's learn how to open an existing file. There are multiple ways to open an Excel workbook. First method is using the Open option. Click on File tab in top left corner of the Excel environment. Then click Open. Now you will see recent files you worked on. If your file is not listed, you can click on Browse. A File Explorer window will appear. Navigate to the folder where your Excel file is placed. For example, if I go to Desktop on my computer, I have some files here in the folder. After click on that file and open it, you can see that the Excel file is opened. Second method is double-clicking on the file. Another very easy method is opening the file directly from your computer. If you go to the same folder that your file is placed, you can double-click on the file, and now you can see that your Excel file is opened. If the Excel is not opened previously, Excel program will be launched and your file will be opened. The method 3 is opening recent files. Excel also remembers recently opened files. Click on File tab, and if you go to Open menu again, you can see recent files. In some cases, if you have previously worked on the file, you can see your file among the recent files. By click on the file, you can open the recent file from this menu. You can work with multiple files. You can open more than one Excel workbook at the same time. To do this, repeat the same opening process for another file as I did now, and you could see that I opened many files with different methods. Excel allows you to switch between files easily. You can use the tab on your taskbar, or go to the View tab and choose Switch Windows to move between open workbooks. Let's show you. If you use Control tab, you can switch between different Excel files in this way, and you can see that more than one Excel file is now opened. You can also select them if you click on Excel icon on your taskbar. In this way, you can switch to another file. You can also make your file side by side if you drag your file to the side in this way. And also another file, if you drag to another side, you can see that your files are opened side by side. So it's much easier to copy data from one file to another file. Before closing a file, it's important to save your changes. To save your workbook, click the Save icon on top corner of the work environment, and you can see here, I have selected this, so the file is now saved and all the changes are stored on the file. You can also use Ctrl S. In this way, the file will be saved. But if this is a new file, after saving, a window will be opened and the location of file will be asked from you. So if you select, for example, on desktop, or you can also specify a name for the file and save it. Now the file is saved on desktop and it's safely stored and you can use it later. Now let's learn to close a workbook. First method is using the Close button. Look at the top right corner of the Excel window. There's an X icon here. Click on X button. If you made change that were not saved, Excel will ask whether you want to save them before closing or not. For example, if I enter the value here and I haven't saved it, after clicking on X icon, you can see that Microsoft Excel asks if you want to save your change, you can save, or if you want to ignore the change, you can click on Don't Save. But if you want to cancel closing your file, you can click on Cancel, so your file will be stayed opened. And you can now continue working on your Excel file. If you want to just close the current file but keep Excel open, click the File tab, and then you can find an option like Close. If you click on close, you can save if it's changed. So let me close the extra Excel files. Now I only have one Excel file. If you want to close just the current file but keep Excel open, click the File tab and then choose Close. In this way, you can see that the workbook will close while Excel remains open. This is useful when you want to open another file without restarting the program. You can also use a keyboard shortcut to close the Excel. Let me first open it. Now, if you press Ctrl W, you can see that Excel is closed. But Excel program is still open, and you can open another file instead. This shortcut saves time when you're working with many files. You can use Alt F4. In this way, the program will be closed. Here are a few useful tips when opening and closing Excel files. Always save your work frequently to avoid losing data. Try using clear file names so you can find your file easier later. Keep related Excel files organized inside specific folders. And remember to close files you are not using to keep your computer running smoothly. Okay, thanks for watching this video, and I hope these tricks were useful for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can share this video for your friends. If you have any question, you can write your questions as comment, or if you have any suggestion for future videos, you can suggest in comments. See you later.